Good afternoon, I'm Josh Duncan, and these are some of the top headlines out of the KelownaNow newsroom today. We start with kind of a quick hitter because this just came down. It's not even in my script, but heavy machinery and a pickup truck were used to steal an ATM from a bank in Peachland this morning. If we scroll through the story here, there are some pictures as well. There is the stolen ATM deposit box. If you scroll a little more, we'll see the that's the front end loader, and then the pickup below. All three of those things, the ATM box and the two vehicles, were found abandoned nearby. This happened around 4:30 a.m. in Peachland at the Vantage One Credit Union. A police dog was deployed, but they did not find the suspect or suspects, I guess. It would have to be suspects if there's two vehicles involved. This is still under investigation. It's a very new incident, of course, today, and I'm sure more will be known about it in the days to come. But as of now, yes, a kind of crazy bank theft in Peachland this morning under investigation, being led by the West Kelowna RCMP. All right, back into regular scheduled programming. BC liquor strike. All BC liquor and cannabis stores across the province now on strike, and that has restaurants and bars in a dangerous spot. The latest strike escalation has Restaurants Canada urging the union and province to return to the negotiating table and find a way to reach an agreement. A statement from that organization says restaurants and bars across BC are running out of liquor inventory due to shuttered liquor distribution centers and stores, and if agreement can't be reached this week, the not-for-profit association says the BC government should allow restaurants and bars to purchase liquor from private stores so they can continue serving their customers. If you're unfamiliar, establishments in BC are mandated to purchase their liquor through the province, not privately. Vice President Mark von Schvelitz says 41% of restaurants in BC are operating at a loss or just breaking even, and taking away their ability to serve alcohol is a dagger that may push many establishments to the brink of closure. Restaurants Canada also says back-to-work legislation may need to be considered if a deal can't be struck soon. Okanagan Mountie searching for a missing 44-year-old woman who's believed to be in Vernon. Jody Govin has not been seen since September 20th, and both the RCMP and her family are concerned for her well-being. A police description pegs Govin at 5 foot 6 inches, 200 pounds, with green eyes and brown hair, although a handout photo from the RCMP, as you can see on the screen, appears to show her with gray hair. Anyone who has seen or heard from Govin or has information on her whereabouts is urged to contact their local police or Crime Stoppers. For a third consecutive day, I'm telling you about a concert announcement, but this one's a little bit different, a little funky. Wheatus is coming to Kelowna in the new year, and the American rock band behind the iconic anthem Teenage Dirtbag, they'll be playing a show at Jackknife Brewing on April 14th. Wheatus is as pretty close as you can get to a one-hit wonder, unfortunately. Their first ever single released was Teenage Dirtbag in 2000, and I don't have to tell you how famous that song has become and still is 25 years later, one of the most recognized modern rock songs in the world, one that everyone sings along to. I'm thinking about singing it right now, so please, don't, Josh. Wheatus says they'll be playing that debut album, which includes Teenage Dirtbag, at the Kelowna show. They'll be playing the album in full and a few other tunes as well. It should be a really fun time at a great intimate venue, Jackknife Brewing. Tickets go on sale 10 a.m. Friday. There's a link to buy them in this story at KelownaNow.com. BC Housing Minister Christine Boyle is seemingly basking in the news of a positive monthly rental report, releasing a rare statement about the most recent numbers shared in the National Rent Report by Rentals.ca and Urbanation. It shows that the average asking rent for Canadian residential properties is down 3.2% over the last year, and that has been thanks to a decline year over year for 12 straight months. Unfortunately, that came after 38 consecutive months of increase before that. BC and Alberta apparently leading the way with even better numbers, both down 5.5% annually. Vancouver, though, has seen the biggest decline of any city with a whopping 16.9% drop over the past 2 years. That is apparently the equivalent of $500 difference per month rently, and it's the 41-month low for that BC city. The report says Kelowna has seen a 3.1% drop on one-bedroom units, a 10.6% drop on two-bedroom units over the last year. Christine Boyle, the housing minister in BC, credited BC's unprecedented action, she said, to deliver more homes and tackle speculation as the reason behind those falling rents, saying the NDP's Housing Action Plan is having an impact. She says some want to cancel the NDP's actions, but they know there's more to do on the housing front, and the government is sticking to their plan. All right, finally here in sports, the UBCO men's and women's golf teams swept the team titles at the recent OUAZ Fall Invitational in Arizona. Julia Alexander Carew, a really talented women's golfer, she led the way for the women's team, putting together one of the best performances ever seen in program history. The third-year Heat golfer shot 7 under par over the 3-round event. She won by 9 shots to claim her 4th career individual title with UBCO. The men were paced by first-year student Oakley Maynor, who is a Kelowna native and a KSS grad last year. He came in 3rd in the overall men's individual competition. He shot 5 under par over 3 rounds. The women ended up winning the team competition by 5 strokes, while the men, led by Maynor, ran away with their tournament, winning by 13 shots. This was the final tune-up event for both teams before they head to Chilliwack for the Canada West Championships at the Chilliwack Golf Club, October 20th and 21st. All right, quick look at the forecast. Mainly sunny right now, 17 degrees, one off our high of 18 this afternoon. Cloudiness should increase over the coming hours, make for a bit of an overcast evening, overnight low of 7. However, that will clear by the morning, and we're looking at a beautiful Thursday with the forecast calling for sunshine and a high of 20 degrees. Not bad. That is it for me today, but you can read up on all these stories at KelownaNow.com. Be sure to check out our socials as well. KelownaNow.com on TikTok, KelownaNow on X, Best of KelownaNow on Instagram, Now Media Group on YouTube. Enjoy your evening, Kelowna. I'll be back in here tomorrow for another look at what's making news in Kelowna and beyond. We'll see you then.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.